What's good? Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack. And once again, look at all these rumors just running around every day, man. What's today's rumor? Well, it may actually not be a rumor at all. Las Vegas Raiders head coach John Gruden was recently on the Chris Collinsworth podcast, which is co-hosted by Richard Sherman. Gruden made it quite clear that the Raiders might be interested in adding a veteran defender like Sherman. In fact, the coach ignored the risk of tampering allegations and made it clear that he'd be interested in adding the 49ers cornerback. Quote, John Gruden, Richard Sherman, if you're a free agent, which there is a rumor you are, we are looking for an alpha presence in our secondary. Someone who could play this Hawk 3 press technique with the read step. If you're available and interested, maybe you and I can get together at some point off the air, unquote. What Gruden meant by sometime or at some point off the air, he meant on March 17th, because March 17th is when all the free agencies and the NFL fiscal year begins. So what does that actually mean for the Raiders? Well, that pretty much makes it clear what I've been saying on here. And if you haven't checked out the rest of these videos on here, you need to go back and listen to that shit, because it's going to really show you that I've been on top of this for a while. Okay. The Raiders don't have any defensive alpha presence at all. They don't have no veteran leadership on defense. They don't have anybody that's teaching these young cats anything that they need to know. And Gruden is making it clear he is doing everything he can to try to make this defense be better going into 2021 season, which shouldn't be hard because defense was hot garbage, dumpster juice. And that should be an easy task. Okay. When you're the 30th ranked defense, you move up to 29, you've improved. Okay. So it's not a really big jump to be better. But due to the fact that we've signed Gus Bradley, and Gus Bradley was a creator of that Legion of Boom defense, why not get Richard Sherman? That's the positive part. So in regards to the answer that Richard Sherman gave back to Gruden during this podcast, Sherman said, quote, there's a conversation to be had for sure. I am free and available these days, fortunately and unfortunately. So they're going to definitely have a conversation, man. Okay. It's definitely going to happen. But does that benefit the Raiders? Here's the only thing that I really have a problem with. I've watched Richard Sherman since he's left Seattle, man. And even his last little bit of tenure in Seattle, he was a shell of himself. When he was at the 49ers, he was a shell of himself. At the cornerback position, getting toasted, man. This dude in the Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl when Tyreek Hill lit his ass up for that important catch that put them in contention last season? I'm concerned that Richard Sherman is old. I'm concerned that Richard Sherman is just going to be there, not being what we need defensively at the cornerback position. Getting a bag like a lot of ex-players like Warren Sapp, just basically coming, getting a paycheck and really not doing anything. But I will say this. Sherm is definitely a competitor. Sherm is a guy who's definitely going to be on those guys' ass. He's going to be yelling at them. He's going to get the cachet. He has a chip. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he knows that defense. So if it isn't going to cost too much money, he's going to come in and help shore that defense up in regards to being competitive, having heart, playing until the end of the game, not quitting on plays, and it's feasible, bring his ass on, man. I'm with it. Okay? Because I know that he's not just going to sit there and just let these guys do what they've been doing on defense. But as far as him playing cornerback, need to throw his ass in the safety position, man, and let him sit back there and bark. Let him sit back there and bark and tell Trayvon Mullen what to do. Get back there and bark and let Jonathan Abrams know he don't need to blow everybody up on every play coming from different angles and all of that. Kind of the same thing what Jason Witten did for the tight end core for the Raiders. Think it's a good move if it's affordable. Is it going to fix our entire defense? Hey, when you're as bad as we are on D, it doesn't even matter at this point, man. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Salute.